Hello, everyone, and welcome again to another DonDaBomb's food review. And I am your host, as always, DonDaBomb, and welcome aboard, everyone. And here we have a very special review, as they all are. So I was told by a couple of buddies to check out Lay's has a couple new flavors, one of them being this one here that I'm going to review, which is the Lay's Wavy Cuban Sandwich Flavored Chips. I believe there's also a BLT flavored chip, which I hopefully get a chance to try out and review as well. Just keep checking back to see if I have that one. But so I'm not sure exactly what to expect with this one. I mean, I've had Cuban sandwiches before and they're good. I don't know how good they translate to chip form, but you know, they work some crazy magic there at Frito-Lay. So I'm actually kind of glad that it's the Wavy brand, which are kind of like, I guess you could say, like Ruffle with the waves. I tend to like those a lot better than the regular Lay's, which are just too like light and flaky, crispy. I just like these better. So, I can't wait to see kind of how these taste and how they compare it to the actual real thing. So this is what this review is all about. This is what I do. This is what I get paid the big bucks for. All these opportunities I'm getting outside of YouTube to promote various brands. Actually, you know what? I'm not getting any of that, so it's just a bunch of phony baloney. But what I do is I eat food. I tell you whether or not I like it, and I give you a fair warning to stay away or to grab some if you want some. So here's what I'm going to do with this one. You know it. Yeah, you know it. All right, so without any further ado, here is the Lay's Wavy Cuban Sandwich Chips going in. Actually, someone already says going in, so I'll just say something like bottoms up, maybe. Or here we go. All right, so here's my quick assessment of the Lay's Wavy Cuban Sandwich flavored chips. They're pretty good. You can kind of taste like individual notes, which is kind of strange in one chip. You kind of get the flavor of the meat, kind of. The pickle, so they must have some sort of dill seasoning on this. And, of course, the cheese. Let me try another one. I'd say for what it is, it kind of depicts each individual ingredient, and you can kind of taste the little subtle notes of all the various different elements that a Cuban sandwich would have. The most predominant, I would say, would be, you know, that little bit of a dill flavor that it has, like with the pickle. So they're pretty good. They're not the best chip I've ever tasted, but I mean, as far as it promoting to be a Cuban sandwich flavored chip, I think they did a good job in replicating that flavor. You know, not all chips are successful at doing that, but this one definitely, you know, it has, you know, it's very similar to a real Cuban sandwich, and they put it in chip form. So, you know, I would recommend these if you guys are interested. So, go ahead, and I found these, I believe, at Target, so I wouldn't be surprised if they had them at Giant Eagle and a bunch of other places, probably similar to that. So I mean, so out of a scale of 1 to 10, I would probably give these Cuban sandwich chips from Lay's, I'd say, you know, a 7 out of 10. It's definitely well above average and, you know, not perfect, but they definitely, you know, kind of resemble what they're supposed to resemble, and that's, you know, gives you good points right there. So 7 out of 10. Lay's Wavy Cuban chip sandwiches, pretty good. Try them out, and maybe hopefully I'll do the BLT chips too, so I'll get that review up if I can as soon as possible. So remember that, kids, all that glitter isn't gold.